training for basketball is a little bit different than other sports. First of all, with men's basketball players and a lot of female basketball players, you got to take into account the length, their height, the distance between the knee to the hip, or the length of their core. So there's a bunch of different intangibles when having to deal with that. Our training for our style that we play is totally different than, say, a offense that runs set plays or a defense that runs a zone or a set man-to-man. We're constantly running. We're the fastest 40 minutes in basketball here at the University of Missouri. And so we got to train our guys to be able to play in 5-minute spurts. With that being said, we got to build up their work capacity in the weight room. So when we train here, everything's fast-paced. Everything's usually in the off-season, it's supersetted with something. So if I'm doing a slow movement like a bench or a squat, I'm going to do a fast movement right after it, a plyometric, whether that's upper body plyo, a plyo push-up, or lower body, I'm going to do some sort of jump supersetted with my slow movement of a back squat. And then also what I like to do is, if we're doing Olympic movements, I like to superset it with something fast like a speed step up or lateral hops. So now I've recruited those fast twitch muscles, and now they're taxed. Now I'm having to re-recruit those and having to grow the size of those fast twitch muscles. And I believe it helps us get to a point where we recover faster. You know, the season's such a long season. You know, you play 40 games, 42 if you go to the national championship game. So being able to take care of the body for that extended time and take the wear and tear that you have on your body, you need to do a lot of different things. You have to do a lot of corrective exercises, I believe, prehab. You have to do rehab. So if you have something that's not working and it's shutting down, muscle's not firing the way it's supposed to, then you have to get that muscle refiring. The core is very, very important. That's one of the #1 things I see when basketball players come in is a weak core. What that translates to, bad posture. Also, one of the major issues is finishing around the basket. You'll see a young guy who, you know, he'll go up for a basket and he'll get hit. His core's not strong enough to stabilize him, and so he's trying to flip that ball and he can't finish around the rim. So building that core strength is going to really help him develop his game into being able to finish around the basket. We do a lot of ankle prehab because ankle injuries are big in basketball, so we try to do as much prehab with that as much as possible with spatial awareness, proprioceptiveness, balance stuff. Because like I said earlier, having spatial awareness, balance, and rhythm is huge for a basketball player.